Here we go. Examples 1 and 2. We know that our answers are going to be a binomial and a binomial, just like we did on the front 8 examples. We do know that the first term in each binomial is going to be x, because our first times our first has to get us x squared, and that's satisfied by having x and x in those first positions. Now, we're looking for factors of 24 that don't add to be 10, but subtract. Because it says minus, we're looking for factors of 24 that subtract to be 10. So let's start making a list. 1 and 24. If you subtract 1 and 24, you get 23. It's not 1 and 24. Let's try the next largest factor of 24, 2. 2 times 12. If you subtract 2 and 12, you get 10. That's these right here, 2 and 10, 2 and 12, those are the ones we're going to use because 2 and 12 have a difference of 10. Some of you might be looking at this going, but hey, 4 and 6. 4 and 6 make a 10. They make a 10 if they add, if you're adding them. But that says minus, so we're not, if you're using 4 and 6, this isn't going to make a 10 for us because it's negative. You have to take the difference of those. 4 and 6 have a difference of 2, not of 10. So we're not going to be using 4 and 6. We're going to be using 2 and 12. So we can now write our 2 and our 12. Now, we have to figure out where does the positive, where does the negative sign go. So, here we go. Our outers are going to make a 12x. Our inners are going to make a 2x. We want them to have a difference of negative 10. So which should be negative, the 12 or the 2? The 12. For the 12 to be negative, it has to say minus 12. The 2x has to be positive, so it has to say x plus 2. This here is the factored form of that trinomial. Let's move on to the next one. So, this says minus. We're looking for factors of 9 that have a difference of 8. So, the factors of 9 would be 1 and 9. What's the difference of those? It's 8. The only other factors of 9 are 3 and 3, and those have a difference of what? 0. So, we're not using those. We're using these two. So, we'll set up our bi and our bi. We'll have our x and our x. We'll have a 1 and a 9. And now we have to figure out which one's plus, which one's minus. So right here, that makes 9x. The inners, that product makes 1x. We want the difference to be positive 8. So we want the larger product to be the positive product and the smaller one to be negative, so that when we subtract, we get a positive result. So that has to be plus 9, that has to be minus 1. There is the factor form of that trinomial.